America. Again, we face a moment that shakes the foundation of our nation's capital, a moment that hits every one of us in the gut. Two young National Guard soldiers, 20-year-old Sarah Beckstrom and 24-year-old Andrew Wolfe, are fighting for their lives after a targeted ambush just blocks from the White House. This wasn't random. This wasn't chaos. This was deliberate, a planned, targeted execution attempt against Americans wearing the uniform. And the alleged shooter? A man who entered our country in 2021 under Operation Allies Welcome, admitted because of his connections with U.S. agencies, including the CIA. Tonight on Pulsecast USA, we're going deep into the facts, the failures, the political firestorm, and the national outrage erupting from coast to coast. I'm Alina, and this is a moment America won't forget. The attack happened at 2:15 p.m. on Wednesday, on a quiet D.C. street. Two National Guard members on patrol, both young, both serving away from home, ambushed by a gunman who came around a corner and opened fire with a .357 Smith Wesson revolver, a weapon chosen, not stumbled upon. Authorities are calling it targeted. D.C.'s mayor says targeted. Federal officials say it again, targeted. This man didn't snap, he hunted. Nearby Guard members reacted instantly, returning fire, tackling him, and taking him into custody, though he was also shot during the struggle. But here's the human part. Two families now sit in hospital waiting rooms, praying through the longest nights of their lives. Two young Americans who volunteered to stand watch over a Capitol are clinging to life, undergoing surgery after surgery. This is not just news. This is personal. The suspect is identified as Rahmanuallah Lakanwal, an Afghan national who arrived in the U.S. in September 2021. And here's where the story twists. Officials, including CIA Director John Ratcliffe, confirmed that this man worked with U.S. partner forces in Afghanistan, which is why he was cleared to enter the United States under the Biden administration's Operation Allies Welcome program. Ratcliffe used the word justified, as in the administration justified allowing him into America because of his past. But let me be clear. If this man really had intelligence ties, if he really worked with us as they claim, then how in the world does someone like that drive across the country and carry out a terror-style ambush on American service members? The FBI is now conducting a coast-to-coast investigation, searching property in Bellingham, Washington, and San Diego, and even looking at leads overseas. This is no small case. This is a national security earthquake. President Trump, who was in Florida at the time, wasted 0 seconds. On Truth Social, he wrote, and I quote, "The animal that shot the two National Guardsmen will pay a very steep price." He then ordered an additional 500 troops deployed to Washington, D.C., a move the Pentagon has since confirmed. Attorney General Jeanine Pirro delivered one of the strongest statements of the day. Two families are shattered. This was a direct challenge to law and order in our capital. She vowed terrorism charges, life in prison at minimum, death penalty if either soldier dies. This is not the language of bureaucracy. This is wartime language. And honestly, America expected nothing less. Now, here is where the political firestorm hits Category 5. Trump, in a video message posted online, called the attack an act of terror. He demanded a re-examination of every single Afghan national who entered under Biden's evacuation program after the Taliban takeover. Shortly afterward, and this is huge, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services halted all Afghan immigration applications nationwide pending a review of security protocols. Think about that. One shooting, one attacker, has shut down immigration processing for tens of thousands. Ratcliffe said it bluntly. This individual and so many others should have never been allowed to come here. These aren't soft words. These are accusations of national policy failure. And now hundreds of thousands of Afghans living in the U.S., Many who served with our forces, many who risked their lives for America, are suddenly caught in the crossfire. This is becoming a defining moment for national security, border policy, and the credibility of intelligence vetting. Now, let's slow down for a second. With all the noise, anger, fear, and political spin, here's what we still do not know. Why he targeted these soldiers, whether he acted alone or with support, whether this attack was ideological, personal, or externally influenced, how he obtained the weapon, what his activities were since entering the U.S. in 2021, whether intelligence agencies flagged anything about him before this. Investigators say no motive has been uncovered, and that might be the most terrifying part. Random violence is horrible. Targeted violence without a motive? That's destabilizing. Let's bring this back to the people at the center of this tragedy. Sarah Beckstrom, 20 years old. She volunteered to be in Washington over Thanksgiving. While many were preparing meals, she was standing guard in the cold to keep America safe. Andrew Wolfe, 24, a young man who wore the uniform with pride, family man, patriot, someone who believed service was something sacred. These two are not statistics. They're the best of us. And as we record this, both are still in critical condition. Both are still fighting. Both are living proof that service demands sacrifice. America owes them more than thoughts and prayers. We owe them truth. We owe them accountability. We owe them justice. Tonight, we stand in a moment of reckoning. A targeted attack on our National Guard members, just steps from the White House, carried out by someone who was allowed into this country under a system that was supposed to protect us? The nation is angry, shocked, demanding answers. And Pulsecast USA will be here every step of the way, following the investigation, holding leaders accountable, and making sure no one buries the facts under politics. I'm Alina. This has been Pulsecast USA. Stay alert, stay informed, and stay American.